What up, everyone? You're watching Emerald TV, the place to be to learn strategies and living your highest potential through the mind, body, and spirit, all while having fun. And today I want to share with you guys the power of feedback. So this came to mind when I was filming some dancing. I was feeling pretty good about it. It was a song that I enjoyed, and when I saw the video, I wasn't too proud of what I saw. And this can happen to anyone. They can feel pretty good about a performance, or they can feel pretty good about what they did. And if they happen to record it and they get feedback from someone, it turns out it just wasn't that great. Almost like this old Kia basketball commercial that I just loved seeing.
I'll see you next week.
Feedback is what we need in order for us to get to that next level, in order for us to know that we're that much closer from point A to point B. Because without it, we're just gonna keep wandering around and not sure how far we've gone with our goals. And this applies to not just our skills, but to who we're being as well. So not too long ago, I was out on a date with my fiance, and we were just hanging out. And she noticed how arrogant I was towards a couple workers. And I didn't know. I thought I was just being funny and whatnot, but she gave me the feedback that I was pretty arrogant, I was pretty mean. And it got me to reflect on how I was treating other people aside from my own friends and family. Since I went to jail, I don't know if you checked out that video. It's right here, you can watch it right now, or you can watch it after this. But ever since going to jail, I've completely evolved in who I was being towards my friends and family. I've reconnected with old friends who could see the whole evolution. They were honest and told me, hey, dude, you're an a-hole, you're a douchebag back in high school. You're my friend, but I didn't want to hang out with you. Okay, that was great feedback, because hearing that I've evolved into something much more powerful. That feedback Stephanie told me in terms of how I was being towards these workers got me to think of how I was being with them, and I was really reflecting on it today, that I get to come from a loving place whether I know them or not. I'm grateful for the feedback because it got me aware towards something that I wasn't aware I was doing, that I wasn't paying attention to before. And now that the attention's there and I got the feedback that I needed, I'm taking actual steps to do something that's working, that's coming from a place of love. And now whenever I see someone that I may not even know, I acknowledge them, saying, oh, what's up, a pat on the back if I happen to be working with them, or simply doing my best to smile at them even though they're just passing by. Okay, and it's a conscious practice, and it may sound like it's a pain in the butt for some of you guys, but it's actually made me more grateful in terms of this person, whoever this person is, because somehow I believe that somehow we're all connected. As crazy as some of you guys may think that is, I believe that somehow we're all connected. Okay, and that we're not separate individuals or separate beings, but we're all part of this whole. So feedback is important. It's like when we're driving and we check our GPS, we hear 15 miles until your exit, 1 more mile until we turn left. We get comfort from this feedback because we know we're getting closer towards our destination. Now here's the thing when it comes to feedback. Don't take any of it personally. It's meant for you to get better. And for me, when I used to get feedback, I used to get butthurt. I'd get defensive and try to make other people feel wrong about their opinions, and it would scare other people away, and they would feel like, why did you ask me to begin with? So take nothing personally when it comes to feedback. So here are 3 ways that you can start getting feedback. The first way is get an honest opinion from a support group. Notice I said support group, not friends, because some friends might sell out on you and say, hey, it's a great job, and send you on your merry way. So make sure it's honest and constructive and not something that's going to put you down. The second way is get feedback from a mentor or coach. These are guys who've done, seen, and experienced things way beyond that you have already. And while experience is a great teacher, you can streamline your progress and your growth through learning from them, because they're going to share with you exactly what's needed and take all the guesswork out. Third is track and journal. And there's one of my favorite sayings is, what gets measured gets managed. Okay, and there's a lot of ways that you can measure and track your own progress. One way I track and journal is whenever I'm dancing or whenever I'm doing some exercises, I film myself so I can see that my form is on point or that the moves are on point, so it's not coming off as weird, it's not looking terrible in the audience's point of view. Or if you're working out or just trying to burn fat, a couple ways that you can go about it is progress photos, food journaling, write down how many sets you did or what exercises you did for how long. There's a lot of ways that you can simply track your own health goal. And if you're looking to track your own emotions, one of the best ways to go about it, in my personal experience, is something called two-person journaling. This is pretty much when you take either your journal or whatever, a piece of paper, fold it in half, and on one column you write down the basic emotion of what it is. So I feel scared, I feel angry, I feel left out, I feel depressed. And it's not so much of, I feel like this person's an idiot, I feel like this person's a moron. So it's a matter of going back down to the base emotion of almost like how a child would do it. So like they go up to, I feel scared, I feel sad. And not how adults would do it, or they would probably overcomplicate it. Okay, so one column would be the basic emotion, I feel X, say, and the next one is where you get to process it. So say your emotion is I feel scared, the next column would be it's okay to feel scared, it's a normal feeling, even though you're scared, what's important is that you keep going. So it's a great way of stating the emotion and allowing yourself to process and sort of talk yourself through it. Don't beat yourself up through it, because that's just going to make it worse, but say it's okay because what we feel is normal. There's nothing wrong with what we feel, and a lot of people tend to do is make us feel wrong about it. We all have emotions, we all have feelings, and it's the worst thing we can do is make ourselves feel wrong about it. Okay, so that's a simple way of tracking your own emotions and your own what's really going on inside you. Okay, so before I go and the sun completely disappears on me, I want to ask you guys, do you guys have your own way of getting feedback? And if you do, leave me a comment right down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I do my best to answer to all the comments that I get from you guys. And while you're at it, make sure you head on over to the blog, subscribe to the free newsletter, get your free 2 ebooks, and I'll be giving you guys insight and more beyond Emroy TV. And if you like this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who you think might benefit from it. And remember, we're all called to greatness, whether it's the lowest point of our lives or the highest point of our lives. From moment to moment, we all have that choice to live our highest potential. But at the end of the day, it's really up to us to choose. The world needs your greatness to shine. Thanks for watching Emroy TV, and I'll catch you guys next time.